Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI. Today, we are analyzing a highly relevant April 30th, 2026 TechCrunch article by Lauren Forrestal titled, "Google's Gemini AI Assistant is Hitting the Road in Millions of Vehicles." We'll be examining what is essentially a critical shift in our mobile computing infrastructure. For IT professionals and corporate leaders, understanding exactly how generative AI is migrating from desktop environments directly into vehicular systems is absolutely essential. We are looking at a major structural expansion of both the enterprise and personal digital ecosystem.
Our analysis today breaks down into four structured areas. First, the generative AI transition. Second, advanced conversational capabilities. Third, deployment strategy and scale. And finally, future ecosystem integration.
Let's start with Section 1, the generative AI transition, and look closely at this paradigm shift in automotive computing. To truly grasp the magnitude of this update, we need to compare the legacy architecture with this new deployment. Cars equipped with Google built-in first launched back in 2020, and until now, they've relied on the standard Google Assistant, and that is essentially a linear command and response application. By integrating Gemini, Google is completely shifting the framework to a highly advanced, conversational natural language processing model. We must understand that this isn't just an incremental software patch. It is a structural paradigm shift that enables a much more fluid, natural methodology for drivers to interface with their vehicle's computing hardware.
Moving on to Section 2, advanced conversational capabilities. Let's explore the practical utilities Gemini introduces to the driving experience. Gemini effectively bridges the gap between mechanical vehicle controls and our digital communication tasks. On a basic, mechanical level, it executes practical commands like adjusting climate controls, handling navigation, or retrieving specific vehicle telemetry. However, from a productivity standpoint, its most notable capability is summarizing incoming text messages and allowing for hands-free responses. Instead of having a long, complex message read aloud verbatim, which we know can be highly distracting, the AI synthesizes that data for you. This significantly reduces your cognitive load and helps maintain your visual focus on the road.
To illustrate the sophisticated multi-turn conversational capacity of this model, consider a complex routing scenario. You no longer have to issue rigid, separate commands. You can simply ask for a highly rated sit-down restaurant with outdoor seating located along your current route. Gemini processes this by cross-referencing real-time data from Google Maps. But more importantly, the system handles layered, follow-up inquiries. You can subsequently ask about parking availability at that location or filter the results based on stringent dietary constraints. It demonstrates a high level of contextual retention that legacy assistants simply do not possess.
Furthermore, this update includes a feature known as Gemini Live, which is currently in its beta testing phase. You can activate this by tapping the interface or just using the verbal prompt, "Hey Google, let's talk." This function enables open-ended, real-time conversation. For working professionals, this effectively transforms the vehicle into an active intellectual workspace. During your daily commute, you can engage the AI in brainstorming sessions, academic discussions, or structured learning exercises, maximizing the overall utility of your time spent in transit.
Now for Section 3, Deployment Strategy and Scale. Let's examine the initial rollout plan.
The scale of this initial deployment is quite substantial. According to General Motors, Gemini is being integrated into approximately 4 million vehicles. Specifically, this targets model year 2022 and newer vehicles across their major brands, like Cadillac, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Interestingly, while the TechCrunch article focuses heavily on General Motors, Google's official announcement did not exclusively name specific automakers. Analytically speaking, this omission strongly suggests we'll see an impending expansion of this Gemini infrastructure to other manufacturers within the automotive sector.
The deployment timeline follows a highly structured, phased approach. The launch phase initiates in the United States, limited initially to English language support. But a critical element of this strategy is the expansion phase, which ensures backward compatibility. You don't need newly manufactured hardware to access these capabilities. Compatible existing cars will receive these upgrades via over-the-air software updates over the coming months. Following a successful domestic rollout, Google plans a global phase to incorporate additional languages and regional support protocols.
From a user experience perspective, the activation mechanisms are designed to minimize friction. If you're operating a compatible vehicle, you just need to be signed into your enterprise or personal Google account. You'll then receive a system prompt offering the upgrade. Once opted in, Gemini integrates seamlessly right into the existing hardware.
It can be accessed via the tactile controls on your steering wheel, tapping the on-screen microphone icon, or simply through direct, hands-free voice activation.
Finally, we look at Section 4, Future Ecosystem Integration and Upcoming Capabilities.
The current deployment of Gemini is really just the foundational layer. The TechCrunch report indicates that future software updates will deeply integrate the vehicle with broader productivity and enterprise ecosystems. Upcoming capabilities aim to embed the vehicle directly into services like Gmail, Google Calendar, and your Google Home infrastructure. For IT professionals and corporate employees, this means your vehicle will increasingly function as an authorized node within your daily workflow. You'll be able to securely manage schedules, communications, and localize smart infrastructure directly from the driver's seat.
As generative AI effectively turns our vehicles into mobile command centers, we have to consider how this will ultimately reshape the boundaries between our commute and our workspace. Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. Please subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel and like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.